Hey there! Today, we're talking about making our roads safer for everyone, especially vulnerable road users such as pedestrians and bicyclists. So buckle up and let's get started. First things first, drivers, we have a responsibility. Our choices behind the wheel can make a huge difference. We hold the power to make our roads safer for everyone, whether they are 2 wheels, 2 feet, or scooting around. It's all about sharing the road and treating each other with respect. Here are some laws about how to share the road with bicyclists. You are required to give a bicyclist at least 3 feet of space when passing them on the road. A bicyclist has the right of way on a crosswalk, which means the driver has to stop for the bicyclist to cross, same as a pedestrian. Bicyclists are allowed to take the lane. They have just as much of a right to the roads as you do. There is no law that states that the bicyclist must ride in the bike lane when one is provided, so be respectful if a bicyclist chooses to ride in the road instead. You cannot park in the bike lane. You cannot pull over in the bike lane. The only time when you can be in a bike lane is to follow the direction of a police officer or yield to an emergency vehicle. Here are some tangible tips for being a responsible and safe driver. First, try the Dutch reach technique. Instead of opening your car door with the hand closest to the door, use your far hand. It forces you to turn and check for bicyclists coming from behind, reducing the risk of a collision. Remember, if you open your door and a bicyclist runs into it, you are at fault. Second, let's talk speed. Slow down, folks. Speed plays a major role in the severity of crashes. When hit by a vehicle moving 20 miles per hour, 95% of people survive. When hit by a vehicle moving 40 miles per hour, less than 20% of people survive. By driving a bit slower, we give ourselves more time to react and avoid crash. Remember the speed limit on most local streets in DC. Next, put your phone down. We get it. The temptation to check that notification is strong, but it's not worth risking someone's life. Stay focused on the road, and if you must take a call or send a message, pull over safely. And finally, remember, human lives matter more than being on time. Running late is not an excuse to drive recklessly. Let's prioritize safety and build in enough travel time or arrive a little late rather than not arriving at all. This message is brought to you by the Washington Area Bicyclist Association, a small but mighty nonprofit in Washington, D.C. We envision a just and sustainable transportation system where walking, biking, and transit are the best ways to get around. To learn more about WABA's mission and how you can help make our streets safer, visit our website at waba.org. Together, we can create a community of responsible drivers who share the road and respect all users, making our city a better place for everyone. Thanks for listening and taking the time to make our roads safer. Drive safely, everyone.